Hey, what's happening? Kim Possible 007 is in the house tonight. Thanks for stopping by my channel. This message is for my beautiful Cancers. This is a general reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I hope you enjoy the ride today. And please remember to like and subscribe. I'm trying to get my wonderful subscribers to subscribe. Please hit the like button and subscribe. Please leave any comments below if the reading resonates with you. I've prayed long and hard over these cards tonight. I'm asking God to give us the perfect word for the evening. And the word that pops out the most is rejection. A lot of us are caught up. We get so caught up when we're rejected. I'm starting to flip that whole rejection thing around, and I love it because a word is just a word, and sometimes we take that word as if it's the Bible, like, man, like your mom said this, and that's the word. So rejection is a word. It's a feeling, but if you can turn rejection... I drew the rejection card. If you can turn rejection around and make it a positive, I've learned to do this. And the reason that I say rejection is very strong, and it even came out in the cards today. So let me just explain. The first card that I drew today was take off your mask. We all have a mask. We all wear a mask. And we need to really take it off. We'll get more into this, though. And then rejection came out. So rejection, this is powerful, and I will explain this as well. And then we got how teachable are you? So how teachable are you? We got sadness. We got letting go and your inner child. So, from what I see that's come out of the cards is take off your mask. We wear a mask a lot of different places that we go. Even at work, we put on a mask because... I'll just use this for an example. You can have kids and stuff, and they're running around, and you're yelling and screaming, you know, sit the fuck down, and blah, 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 and this and that. But you wouldn't do that if your coworker was there. So that's a mask. So take the shit off and hang it up on a wall, because you only get to live this one life. And know that tomorrow is really not promised. You may not wake up. So I'm here to tell you, again, I have buried my son. I have buried my husband. That's two main people in my family. So you're really not promised tomorrow. And why do we live our life like this? This is what I really need to know. Like, why do we feel that in front of your mother-in-law, you have to act a certain way, or in front of your whoever, I don't give a shit who it is, take the mask off. You don't have to act any way you don't want to act. You should act the way you want to act about whatever you're passionate about, whatever you feel is right. This is your life. It's your life. I find it so funny. This is another thing as well. So I got a tattoo, and it says, love me first. And of course we have the haters that say, oh, you should love God first, so just screw yourself. I'm sorry, but realistically, if you are so in love with yourself, that pleases God to the utmost, because it's the biggest lesson that you could ever learn here on this earth. And that is to love yourself first. We take and we put so much energy into relationships all over the tarot channels. All you hear all day long is about a relationship. Not very many people speak about really loving yourself. So loving yourself is so important. And when you love yourself and you truly, truly love yourself and you put yourself first, oh my God, you are so in touch with God that it almost makes people hate you, because they think you're conceited. They think you're so full of yourself. But when you do love yourself, especially somebody, and I could even use myself, I have had one hell of a road to go down in this lifetime. And I have beat myself up over and over. And I have wore this fucking mask all over the place. I refuse to do it anymore. Like I said, I have no problem hurting feelings. I have no problem telling you where to go and how to tell yourself to get the hell away from me, on a serious note. So when you begin to love yourself, it's a journey. It's such a beautiful journey of knowing who you are, knowing what you will tolerate, knowing that you will not tolerate things in your life that no longer serve you. You're done with it. This mask sucks. Take that filthy, dirty mask off and be who you are. Be yourself. Love yourself. I will never, ever, ever base my life over a relationship with anyone. I will first love myself. I will love me first, which means you are loving God, and He is so proud of you that you will just be blessed and blessed and blessed over and over. I'm sorry, but wearing this mask is, you're fake as hell. So I can't stand that mask. That mask was smothering my ass, and I'm over it, and I'm not going to wear a mask. I'm not going to pretend to be somebody I'm not anymore, ever again. And I'm going to love myself. And that's what it all boils down to, just loving yourself, because it is so important to know that you're not going to accept any relationship, and you can actually live by yourself and be alone, because one of the biggest and hardest fears is being alone. And when your husband dies and you've had somebody there, you've had 4 kids, your husband died, and all of a sudden, you know, your kids are grown and you're alone, and you're like, who am I? What am I supposed to do? What's going on? Like, what do I like? When you finally sit down and know you could be at home alone by yourself, you can enjoy yourself by yourself, you have truly found a peace of mind. You have truly found peace. And it is amazing. I can't even tell you that sometimes I just want to come in my house and shut the door and make me a bubble bath and be like, "Que sera, sera," you know what I'm saying? Like, no, I don't have to have anybody entertain me. I can entertain myself. And when you can entertain yourself, man, you got shit going on. So Take off the mask. Remove it. This rejection is a fear. And sometimes in life, we get rejected. I've been rejected almost my whole life by my mother. I'm like the only kid out there. I don't know how many people out there may be rejected by their mother, and she's constantly made you feel unwanted almost your whole life. And you've begged and tried and begged her to want you. This is what I'm talking about. When you find self-love and you love me first, I've had my share of rejection. I've been rejected, kicked to the curb, left for dead, fucking rejected, man. And it's hurts. Don't get me wrong, but we put too much on humans. It's like you cannot live your life fearing that somebody is not going to love you. I mean, and the worst rejection you can ever get in your life is that your own mother don't want you. Your own mother tells you to go away. Your own mother tells you, or she just treats you differently than the other kids. And it's just sad. It's sad that how we like beg and cry because somebody rejects us. Well, you know what? I figured out a new way of this whole rejection shit. And I've learned how to love me first. And I don't care who rejects me. Bye. See ya. And it's such a good feeling that to get to that place of peace where you don't have to love me. I'm okay without you loving me. Good. Stay over there, because you know what? All you've done is caused me grief for so long. You've told me that I was nothing or no one. Rejection is painful. Rejection. I mean, look at how many kids grow up without fathers or mothers that rejected them, that walked away from them, that just decided, you know, they didn't want to be in your life, and they just bounce out, or they go raise somebody else's family or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Rejection. Take that word and throw it in the garbage, and don't ever let anybody make you feel rejected. So what? If they don't want you, that's a fucking warning that God is saying, okay, good. You're not supposed to go that way. Don't go that way. Don't go that way. It's a warning sign. Take rejection as a warning sign. I'm so serious, man. If you turn shit around, because our brains are powerful, rejection. Don't ever I'm telling you, I've been rejected my whole life. And I'm not playing. And I love myself so much today that they can hardly stand my rejection. That's funny. That's what's really funny, is that they conjure up shit to call you with that ain't even true. It's so sad how you get stuck in your life. And it's just so, I mean, it's just blows my mind, this whole rejection thing. So the next card out is, how teachable are you? And this is exactly what I mean by how teachable are you? Do you think that you can teach yourself to use that rejection, that word? That's just a word. And really, we really think that the world is just going to come to an end because, you know, some man or some woman breaks up with you, or they don't want you no more. You know what? Half the time, these people don't even know who they are. So how can they even want you anyway? So be teachable, be open-minded to look at things in a different light, because I used to stay on this one fucked up road, man, that was so fucked up. It took me nowhere but to a dead end. It was a dead end road of not loving myself, thinking that I was fucked up because people in your family want to tell you you're fucked up. Fuck that. Know your worth. Start telling yourself something different. Be teachable. 21-day affirmations. I say it in every video. It changed my life drastically. I no longer give a fuck who rejects me. Stick it up your ass. Bye. Reject me. You're rejecting me? Fuck. I'm the fucking queen. I don't give a fuck. And I'm going to sit on my throne. I ain't getting up off my throne. You can reject me if you want, but you're the one that's going to miss me. Bye. Seriously. Get rid of the sadness. That's a fucking word too. Sadness. You're only sad if you want to be. If you want to stay stuck and be sad in this whole, I'm so sad, nobody likes me. Fuck you, don't like me. You got to have a new attitude, man. Every single day, wake up and do 21-day affirmations. I'm telling you, changed my life drastically. I don't care who rejects me. I'm teachable today. I figured out a way to teach myself that if my family wants to tell me how fucked up I am, I know that I'm not. But they just got so used to telling me that I was fucked up until I started believing that as a kid. And then when I got older and I just kept believing, but no, I'm not sad. And neither are you. You don't have to be sad. We have a choice. We have a choice whether we want to feel rejected, whether we want to be sad. And we have a choice to either keep that lion-ass mask on, or you take it off and you be who you are. And you don't care if anybody rejects you or tries to make you sad, because you've learned how to teach yourself. You've learned how to teach yourself to be more than just somebody's kicking. Some people love to just kick you when you're down. I mean, fuck, they want to kick you even harder. You know what I'm saying? I'll never forget. And I'll use myself as an excuse, or of what I can explain to you is that when my husband died, I lost everything. I had no money. I lost everything. And when I mean everything, I'm telling you, I've lost everything. And it's okay, because we all know material shit don't mean shit. But people will kick you when you're down, and people love to see you down. You have very few friends, and you all know that out there. You can count it on one hand. So no more of that. No more sadness, because be teachable. Break out of that boring ass cycle that somebody in your family wants to keep you in, because it's ridiculous. I died the other day. I just have to say this. I got a video from a family member and it was like some serious shit. I was like, wow. So first of all, you tell me not to come over to your house anymore, because I'm just not going to get all the way into that. But you tell me not to come over because one of your other kids, you're not sure what she's capable of doing, because, you know, I don't know, whatever. But so you tell me to go away, but then I honor what you say with no fight. Okay. Rejected again. But no, but you can't reject me no more, because I got a wallop from you. God gave me the strength to no longer feel this rejection from these people anymore. If I don't do what they say, I'm rejected. If I don't commit to being who they want me to be, I'm rejected. It's been this way my whole life, rejection. But I'm here to tell you all today, fuck this word, change it. Change this word to, I love being rejected, because it just means God wants me to go somewhere else. Fuck that. And this is very powerful. Your inner child. So once you've been rejected almost your whole life, you're so fucked up and your inner child has just been beat down. You have to do something about healing your inner child. You have to heal yourself. You have to figure out a way to heal yourself. And I'll use myself again. I had to figure out how to heal myself because I have been rejected when you're rejected by your own parents for so long, it's one of the hardest rejections you'll ever have, because how does your own mother or father reject you? I worked for a place and I got to see a lot of things. And one of the saddest things I've ever seen was there was a kid that was born and he had disabilities, and they left him in an LA mall. They left their child. They rejected their own kid and left him in a mall. Who the fuck does shit like this? What kind of parents just have kids and then reject them? I really need to know. If there's anybody out there, please stand up and tell me, how do you reject your own children? This is something I'm never going to understand, but okay, anyway. So they left him in an LA mall, and he never even knew, he will never ever know his name because they named him. Last name is Doe. So that's some fucked up shit. So you know what? When you got to heal yourself from shit like this rejection and, no love, it's real hard. I'm here to tell you, man, it took every bit of strength that I could endure to get out of this fuck shit. So, heal your inner child. There's a million videos out there today about healing your inner child. You have to reunite with the person that's scared and that has been tormented half their life. So please look that up if there's anybody out there that is suffering from being rejected by your parents or family members or whatever. It hurts. It hurts for somebody to tell you that you're fucked up on a daily basis. And today I advise you, if you have children, you should speak life to your children. Don't tell them they're fucked up. Speak life to them. Tell them they're going to grow up to be beautiful doctors, whatever. I mean, speak life over them. Don't speak this dumb ass rejection shit, especially because you've been rejected by some man or woman that didn't fucking want you. So then you take it out on your kids as well. There's lots of shit, that these cards bring up or trigger. It's kind of crazy, but I really love these cards because they're deep, and I'm deep. Cancers are deep, and all you cancers out there probably understand every bit of this that I'm talking about. So please heal your inner child. You can look up YouTube meditation, healing my inner child, and man, I'll tell you, it helps. And let go. Let go of all the rejection that everybody has given you, because God loves you. You don't need anybody but yourself and God. I'll tell you, and your ancestors, they're here. I'll tell you, my ancestors are here. They have been here with me. They have held me when I've cried and cried and cried over being rejected. And there's no more sadness. We're letting that shit all go because we are teachable. You do not have to believe that you're everything that somebody told you that you were, that you are, that you're no good or you can't do anything. You're not successful. I've been beat down for so long that I've just created my own children's book. It will be coming out soon. It's actually the story of my husband and my grandson, and it's teaching kids about death at an early age. And there's no books out there like it. So I can't wait for the book to come out. And that's what I'm talking about. Don't ever let anybody tell you you cannot have a dream, because you can do whatever you want to do. We are powerful. So say goodbye to sadness. Take off that raggedy ass mask, because we want to be fucking people pleasers. Bye. I ain't pleasing not one more fucking person but myself. Fuck you and your rejection. I don't need you. I have God and myself. Love me first. Let go of all of it. Let go of every bit of this talk of what these people have told you. Let it go. Let it go. There's so many things out there that can help you, and I hope that I can help you as well. And please heal your inner child. It makes a world of difference. And at the bottom of the deck, I just turned that way. I don't know why, but it's self-sabotage. So this is what we do to ourselves when we've been rejected. We start telling ourselves over and over, the devil is a liar, okay? So know your worth. Stop self-sabotaging, because you are love. And please go do 21-day affirmations. Thanks for stopping by, Kim Possible 007. Please like and subscribe, and please comment below if the reading resonates with you. Thanks, and have a wonderful night.